The Shahed 136 drones that are being used by Russia, they were developed by the Iranian military like around almost half a decade ago. These drones have a weakness. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? I have my credentials with me. Shahed 136 drones are hooked up to pretty much standard, not standard satellites, but satellites that are in orbit. They use pretty much the same frequency that anything else that uses a satellite uses, which means they can be hacked if you have the right tools that can interfere with the communications of the satellite. Here's a little trick that might get me in trouble, or it might get me picked up by the US military. You know those little Comcast remotes from the old box, the old Comcast box, the black ones? Comcast remotes, they have, they use a little IR beam, right? In theory, you can program these remotes. You could change its frequency for it to be long range, or hook it up to one of those. Activate the IR beam, aim it at the drone, and it should detonate the warhead. And the drone should just explode as soon as you aim it. The control, once it's tweaked, you press the Xfinity button or the Comcast button while it's aimed at the drone, because that's going to interfere and it's going to send a signal to the drone. The drone is going to think that that signal was sent by the satellite to detonate, but it's not. Those little controls use the same IR, directed energy technology, that the satellites use, except the satellite's beam is very strong because it's out in orbit. If you're less than, I don't know, if you're like a couple of meters away, you should be able to hack and detonate the drone just by doing that little trick. Yeah. Do that what you will with that information. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. And yeah. I don't know if I should post this, dude. I honestly don't know if I should post this. I don't know if the Iranian military is gonna be happy about me exposing their national security weaknesses, but then again, I really don't care. I can give a fuck. I got nothing to lose, man. I got nothing to lose. I already broke up with the love of my life. I'm 30 years old. I lived a happy life. I didn't live a long life, but I lived a happy life. I've made peace with God. Honestly, I can care less if I die.